1, 2, 3, microphone check. 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 Okay. I can hear myself, so few minutes and we can start. Now it's more quiet. Hello guys and welcome to my channel QANSIGLIERE. Today I'm going to continue to work on my project with name Eye of God. The main idea of this project is to control productivity of your teammates. And for this purpose we are going to use API integration with Jira, GitHub, GitLab and Testrail. And today I'm going to implement the part to calculate the results for Testrail. But at the beginning of this conversation, let me remind you guys that you have a great opportunity to ask me any questions directly. To do it, you just need to open my YouTube channel, click here to get access to all available links, and just click on the first link. It will open a new Google page with the form where you can write your questions and send them to me. From my side, sorry guys. From my side, I'm going to review all your questions and try to answer them in the next video. So, what we are going to do today? That's very easy to answer. Let me show you. Here is a main idea of Eye of God project. We will use 4 sources of information: GitLab, GitHub, Jira and Testrail. And from each of those sources we are going to upload information about their current state, for instance, how many merge requests were created, how many replies you made for each merge request, or how many new tickets you created or moved to another state, and so on. And today we are going to focus on this one part. We will work on Testrail integration. Let me open GitHub desktop application. Yep, this one. Let me open Eye of God project. Done. Let me open Visual Studio Code. It's done too. Let's copy the link to the current video. Done, and let's change the version. Alright, this one moment is changed, and now we can open the related Jira ticket. In my case, I like to work with Testrail and Jira because I think it's one of the best tools to control the progress in engineering squad. And today let me open related epic. Yeah, as you can see, I have a lot of ambitious projects in my head, but let's try to complete this one because I think it will bring them more effort to everyone. So today we are going to work on this one ticket, GS247. Let's track the progress of Testrail. Let's create a new branch. Let's move changes to this one branch and let's publish it. Okay, that's done. Now what I'm going to do. To upload information about Testrail status, we need to have a Testrail instance, right? So let's create a new one Testrail. Let's open testrail.io. Oh, maybe HTTPS. Nope. Testrail. It's very strange. I enter Testrail and the first result is not about Testrail. QANSIGLIERE.testrail.io. Let's open it. Okay, I do not see. And do you have any link to main page? One more note. This note is not related to integration with Testrail, but guys, if you create your own product, please add the major link to your website, because here, for instance, I want to open the main page of Testrail and I can see any link. How it's possible, I have no idea, but it's very strange. I wanted to send a report and only this button navigated me to their main page. Testrail.com, not .io. Okay, let's check their prices. So we have team size, for instance. Let's say what we have 10 QA engineers and my price for each license is $37 per month, or whoa, $4,300 per year. It's very, very expensive. Anyway, I do not have enough money. If you guys want to share your money with me, you can open this one link, buy me coffee, and if you want, you can support this project and this channel. But right now I do not have such support, and I'm going to use a 30-day free trial version. Let's write some names. Okay. Which name I want to use? Okay. Let's change it to +2. Optional company name. Lancia. Your country. It's very easy to answer. Let's not so easy, right? Tunisia. Okay. Okay, United. One, only one. Give me 1 minute, guys. I want to fix this small issue with Google Chrome. What the hell? Why you show me my address? Okay, now it's much better. Let me enable my screen, not this one, much better. Okay, let's create a name, launcher dot test, just launcher. Run click, doop, doop, done. Robot verification failed. Nice. I should receive an email with confirmation. Confirm email. We have very funny page. I wanted to verify my email and I received this one. Good progress. And how I can confirm my email? What the hell, guys? What is wrong with you? Okay. Do you see this amazing user interface? To be clear, sorry. Let me open this one page. To be clear, these people, they make a tool to control and improve the quality of any product, right? And what do we see here? We see very strange user interface. Which areas matter most? None of them. It's too boring to play by rules. Okay, well, how would you like? Sure. Would you like to bring your team? Maybe later. Create an example project, start from scratch. Yeah, this is my main goal. Okay, so first step, we should create credentials for API integration. To do that, first of all, we need to enable API requests itself. By default, it's switched off. And to enable it, we probably need to open site settings, navigate to API, and select option enable API. That's done. And now we can create a new API key. Let's go here. Let's press add new key. Let's call it Eye of God. And let me turn my screen off. All right. Let me copy the key. Paste it into the credentials. Right, one, save, user email, and that's probably it. Okay, let me turn my screen on back. Now you can see it, and we can start working on the project. Let's create few projects. Let's add a new one. Let's call API integration. What approach? Multiple test suites to manage cases. Let's use both types, single, right? And let's add another one, multi-suites. Okay, now let's create these cases. Here I can see the project setup, and we need to open this one page and we can create these cases. Let's add section, cases from 1 to 10, case 1, case 2, case 3, case 4, case 5, case 6, case 7, okay, let's add another section. This one from 11 to 20. Pass, fail, broken, disabled, blocked, skipped, no results. And I think it should be enough, right? And let's navigate to another one project. Let's create a new test suite, cases 21 to 30. Let's add the suite, cases, section, case, done. And let's add another test suite. Add suite, cases from 31 to 40. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. Done. It's probably it. All right, now we need to create milestone. Let's add a new one. Milestone 1. Start date. Okay, and let's create the test run. All right, include all test cases. Let's add them. and blocked, retest, failed, pass, fail, blocked, and retest. Okay, it's done. And let's create another milestone. Milestone 2000002. And let's create test runs. Yep. Post, blocked, test, failed. And let's create another test run. Last one. All right, and let's check Testrail API. Testrail API. Okay, so looks like we have enough information to start working on calculations. Let's refresh the page. All right, and let's check what we can get. As you remember, we worked on the script to upload information, but as a first step we should connect credentials. We use command source settings.env file, and now we should upload information from Testrail. Let me open related script. Wait a minute. Extract data from keys, upload data from Testrail, copy related path, save. Now it should work. Let's wait for magic. That's probably it. Too fast. Too furious. Not this one. Oh, this one, right. Let's copy it and let's check what we just uploaded. So we have information about projects. We have its ID, its name, list of users, list of groups, list of suites, name, master. What? So looks like when you create the default suite, it has a name master. Looks very strange. We have test cases 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have sections. That's probably right. Suite. Okay, second project has 2 suites. We have list of users. We have fields, we have statuses, and that's probably it for now. Actually, it looks not bad. Okay, what information we want to calculate? First of all, we can calculate number of projects. We can calculate number of suites, and we can calculate number of test cases. Second thing, we can define information about who created these suites and define how many new test cases you or another people created during, for instance, a week, a month, and so on. Plus, we can make some division by sections, right? Looks good. Okay, so let's start working on the implementation. Let's do some calculations. Okay, this one, JSON can be closed. And we can create a file, generate Jira report, not Jira, Testrail report.js. Okay, what do we need? Let's copy our previous solution. Probably we need a library to save files, right? And we need to import generated Testrail all in one file. Okay, it's not needed yet. Let's call Testrail JSON. Testrail JSON file. All right, what we can calculate? We can calculate general information about number of projects and total number of test cases. Let's do this. Testrail report JSON. Okay, let's run this one file. Start debugging. Node Testrail. Data sources. Okay, node. This one, copy the path. Okay, Testrail report. Let's edit. And let's start working on the general report. Report. Report JSON. Okay, how it's better to make. Let's check the Jira report, because for a month I forget everything. JSON. Okay, config file, created tickets, updated tickets, and that's it. Alright, so let's do some general. Okay. General report. Report JSON general. Number of projects. How we calculate this value. Let me open this one report and use this one parameter. Testrail JSON projects length. Done. General number of test cases, just to track our progress. For instance, if you see what you increase the number of test cases, it means what you have a good process in your team. How we can calculate. Step number one, we make a map function from projects and we use suites. Okay, map suites. Let's make this change. Let's check it. Okay, we have suites. Let's check flat function. Let inspect console, let a equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. Okay, and I flat. array of arrays to array. Sounds complicated, but it should work. Flat infinity. Okay, so where is it? It's here. So let's do it in such way. Map suites. And let me check. Okay, flat infinity and map x to x cases. Oh, it's not small. Let's do length. And the same stuff for sections. Number of sections. Just replace with one parameter. Save. Let's generate report. And let's check the generated file. I broke it somehow. Okay, what we can see here, number of test cases is not correct. Why? We converted a list of projects to a list of suites. Let's comment this one line and let's try one more time. Okay, we have a map with cases. Cases and sections. What is wrong here? Much better. Okay, we should convert it again to flat, and only after that we can calculate the length. Let's check. JSON report. Yep, now we have detailed information about number of test cases, number of sections, number of projects. So now we can use this data. Okay, what else we can get from these projects? We can get total information about how many test cases are written by what person, how many of them are updated, and for instance, if I change this case, test width, updated. Okay, we can make division by projects. We can make division by users and by updates. Okay. Why it's broken? Okay, fixed. One issue is fixed. What we could do? Division by users, by afters, by created vs updated, invalid test cases, how we can divide it to by section, What else we could do? By automation type. By project. And by suites. By section, by afters. Created, updated, invalid, automation type. And by priority. Okay. By priority and by automation type. All right. So let's implement it. First of all, I want to copy function which generate a unique set of items. Probably will reuse it in the future. And we need to start calculations. All right, let's do it. When we upload information about, first of all, let's refresh information about test cases. Done. Okay, we have a list of projects. It's just general information. Let's create a new one report. Division by project. Okay. What else? Division by suites. Division by sections. Division by priorities. Division by automation types. Division by authors. Division by created vs updated, and define invalid test cases. Okay, what information we have for each test case? Priority, suite, Okay, so what we will do here, for let project of Testrail on projects, we do next stuff. Push name project name and the project ID and number of tests. How we will do it? We have suites, so we use project map x suites and do the following stuff. Okay, let's try to do it. Project suite. project suites. We do let's check. Okay, we have project name and number of test cases. Alright, division by suites. How to implement this? Okay, we have a list of suites. How we can get? Let suites equal to JSON Testrail map projects map x suites. Map let suite from suites suite name, suite ID, and each suite has cases length. Suite cases length. What is wrong? Suites, it's a map each suite has cases field. So what is wrong? Let's check. Division by suites, it's empty. Let me check this one. Console log JSON stringify from suites. I got it. I've got it. We have an array and another array. So we should do the same stuff here. Just flit and length. Testrail report. Okay, we have 17, 10, and 10 test cases. Alright, division by section. Okay. With sections. Section name, section ID, and we need these parameters here. Sections, suites, what else? Test cases. Alright, and division by section, we have section name, section ID, test cases, filter where X, section ID equal to section ID length. It still works, that's good. Ten, 7, 10, 10. It's good. Now we need to filter them by priority. where we can get information about priority. Testrail. Testrail all in one. Okay. Have statuses. Case fields. Okay. We have function extract date. Okay, and we can import it. Require. Okay, and how it will work. Let automation types equal to extract array Testrail JSON case fields system name custom automation type project ID. Probably it works for all. This method should be improved. If project ID is not false, we do values equal to values plus okay, else values equal to values this one. Let's check. Let me open it in our tab. So what we do? We do filter by name. This part is done. And it's active. This part is done. Okay, we took configs, and from configs we should okay, this issue. All right. Okay, now what should we do? We should validate by automation type. For automation type of automation types, what we do? We do push with the following parameters. Automation type object keys of automation type. Okay, automation type from here. Automation type here. And how we can filter this case automation type. This cases custom automation type equal to let's check it. Okay, general sections, division by sections, and division by priority 146. It's strange, but it works. Now, which parameter we want to execute next? Goals, mission, priority. Okay. What we do? Automation types. Priorities. Array to set from test cases. Map X. X priority ID. Priority of priorities X. Priority itself. Number of test cases. Priority ID. Let's check. Map. Array to set. Boom, 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 boom. Test cases. Okay, let's check. Looks good. What else? By afters. By afters. Okay, we have list of test cases, and each test case has created by. Okay, what we could do? We could create in our list. Afters X created by. Okay, after from afters, division by afters, after ID, after name, Testrail, JSON of users. Users filter X ID equal to after, and X created by equal to after. Let's check. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, Okay. After 0, 0, name. Let's check. General, division, suite, section, priority, automation type, and by ID. How we can check these cases? By created and updated. In their case, updated date doesn't match with created date. Let's check the initial task case. Okay. One and two. Push name. Created. Test cases. Filter where created on equal to x. Updated on. And updated this case is if it doesn't equal, should be two test cases. Let's check here to updated to just created, and now we need to validate number of invalid test cases. Let's do this. Number of invalid test cases. Test cases without steps, because each test case should have steps and should have preconditions. Steps, preconditions, expected. Let's save it. Okay, no preconditions. No steps. And no expected results. How we can do it? If preconditions is not true, if steps is not true, and if expected is not true. Save and let's try. Let's check. General suite section priorities automation type by authors. No preconditions 37. Let's make sync. Let's check a new one generated report. Okay. So right now I think it should be more than enough. Right, and as a second step we can save information into database, and probably we can let's extract data about milestones just for sure. Upload data from Testrail. We have suites and we have projects. How to upload information about milestones. We need to know project ID and we need to know only project ID. Okay, some time ago I removed data from Testrail. Let's check it. This one. Okay. Upload information about milestones per project. Let milestones await new integration, get milestones, and we should use project ID. Let's do it. And project milestones equal to milestones. Let's check it. Okay, we have suites. Wait a minute. It's suite milestone. We have milestones started on its ID, and now we can get information about these cases by milestone. Tests, get tests, run ID. let's revert with code plants and milestone plants. We have sweet ID, we have test run milestone. Okay, at least we have it's sweet. Milestones and plans. Let's upload testing information and tests, get tests, run ID, tests. Okay, let's execute it. And let's check. Okay, we have results and we have tests. Let's check test ID 14th. Okay, status, assign to, type priority, condition. Display section, display custom goal. Okay, I think we will work later with this part. But good news, what we completed API integration with Testrail, and we can merge it to our project. Let me close all this stuff, save, package JSON, link to the video, change it files, and let's commit. Let's create pull request and merge it. Alright. For next improvement, data sources, Testrail. Let's save. So looks like we done this one part. Now we filter it, added additional information, clean. So now we could do this one part, save data into local database, and based on it we can generate HTML or Excel file and send it through email. Okay, I think that's probably it for today. Thank you folks for watching this video. Feel free to leave your comments, subscribe to the channel, and have a great of the week.